Ladles and jelly spoons. It says you're live, so we must be live. This is Tim Down for Living with MS in Tenerife. I'm at the Monte Cristo, but they're still doing Sticky 13, and they said no talking if you're not playing. So I thought I'd better start it over here, and I'll show you a little bit around while they're still playing. They started late, so it's another 10 or 15 minutes to go before they're finished, unless somebody has a real runner, and then we're pretty cool. If you're new to the channel, my name's Tim. This is Freaky Friday. I usually sit in the bar and have a drink with the people there and have a chit chat. We've got guests coming in. Gordon was going to come, my guest on Thursday, but unfortunately the bus was full and they wouldn't let him on, and that was in El Camisón. So that's another thumbs down for the 471. They wouldn't let him on coming this way. That was the 5:15 bus. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, I've had some support from you guys anonymously from on the PayPal account. I'd like to thank you guys. I did send you all messages. I hope you get them. The messages come through PayPal. So if you've supported the channel using the PayPal.me account, then thank you very much. And check your account, because I've sent you the messages thanking you personally. And I know that people who do that like to stay anonymous, and but it all helps. Thank you so much for that. So let's see how many people are on. We got 34 people. I'm on the phone today, so that's why it's coming out in 720p at you, 720p. And I'm also on the end here. If I get on the wall, I can turn you around and show you the sunset. There you go. So we got the sunset coming down on the Mirador de Cayo Salvaje, and behind me is the Malibu, which is a new apartment complex that they're doing up. Well, it's not new. I mean, it used to be okay, but it used to be about 2-star, I think, and now it's going to be very, very nice. There's 2 lots. There's this lot here in front of the pool, which is here, and then on the road by the Pearly Grey, there's some there as well. Let's see who's on. Okay, Charlie was on. Good evening. Craig's on. Jeff Daniels. Scott Pearson, good evening. Tim, new channel coming soon in 2 weeks. Let me know, and I shall let everybody else know. Mark Hall is on. All right, Mark. Good evening. I am well. Alan's Homemade Vlogs. Thanks to everyone in the chat. Tim, Gordon Dunkers, and not a happy bunny. No, it's another thumbs down for the 471. But don't worry. Don't forget the thumbs up, people, says Craig. Evening, Tim, says Gary Taylor. Gideon's on. Alan saying thumbs up. John Patton's on, and Anne-Marie. Pity about Gordon, he just messaged me about the bus situation. Well, terrible. So yeah, if you are getting the bus to me, the 471, it looks like you're going to have to get it in Los Cristianos to guarantee a seat, because if it's full by the time it gets to El Camisón, that's only like 3 stops. Same here going the other way on the way back. It's terrible. It is terrible. Derek Hale's on. Cool dude. Bus situation, did that one. Tony Tabarot, good evening. Oh, that's a beautiful sunset behind me there, isn't it? Evening, Tim, says Dave Mulready. Jeff Daniels is on. Brendan Scanlon. Michael's on from Edinburgh Honest Guide. I must say, Michael, your channel is coming on in leaps and bounds. It's really, really good. It's really well put together, and that you're editing on a phone is amazing. So well done to that. But that DJI Pocket 3 does make a difference, though. They've got their own editor as well now, haven't they? I can't remember what it's called. Something cut, line cut or something. Are you having a cheeky pint tonight? No, I'm on the old fizzy water. No cheeky pints tonight. David Longden's on. Right, I'm going to have a quick walk until they finish their thingy-marooge, what do they call it? 2 million views. Cool dude. Cool dude. He can maybe retire. David's on. Juliane is on from Cumbria. Tenerife Best. Tenerife Best did a premiere tonight, walking around Santiago, Puerto Santiago. So, here's a friend we know and love. It's Maria.
Week.
It's your last week.
Goodbye.
It's the last week.
My last 2 days.
Oh no. We got to share a microphone.
No, I can speak here.
Yeah, we
just
can.
a
Yeah.
few minutes.
So you've been here 5 weeks now, 6 weeks?
7 weeks.
7 weeks, my God.
But I'm not happy to go back home.
No.
I would like to stay more, at least 1 month, but we have to go back.
You have commitments at home, yeah?
Some commitment, but we have already booked flights, and so it's difficult.
It is difficult.
But
it is difficult.
The experience in Tenerife was very good.
Mm-hmm.
And I suggest on Tuesday we went to El Sausal House of Wine, and we had the tasting, and it was really very good.
Do you drive, or did you get a lift?
No, we have the car. We always drive there.
Okay.
And also we went to Punta Hidalgo in the same day. And wine tasting is good. We have also.
But you have to spit it out if you're in the car, yeah?
Yeah. And I know this because my son 2 years ago, in the night, it was the police stopped him, and it was a big trouble without the driving license.
Oh dear.
It's a mess.
It is a mess. It is a mess. Never drink and drive, ladies and gentlemen. Never drink and drive. Especially because you spill it, you know, if you go to turn the corner, you spill it. So what's happening? Are you where are you going for dinner this evening, or are you eating at home?
We will go. We want to have pizza. It's the only thing we love to taste, Italian taste abroad. And we were planning to go to Regina Margherita, but maybe it's closed.
Oh no.
And so maybe La Piazzetta or Napolè.
And Mum's Pizza?
It's too
close.
Too close. And yesterday we went to Los Gigantes
Very nice.
for dolphin watching, and we found so many little dolphins. It was amazing.
I thought you might be there tonight because it's the burying of the sardine and the carnival tonight and a concert. In Los Gigantes, there's a big fiesta tonight.
I didn't know.
It starts at 7 o'clock with the burying of the sardine till 8, I think, and then at 10 o'clock there's a band. So
nice.
You may want to drive up to Los Gigantes and see the fiesta. Carnival.
Good information.
May not be so much parking,
I saw the
but
stage carnival. I was thinking it was ended.
no, it's tonight.
Tonight.
In fact, I only get it because there's a guy on here that he does walks, and what is he called? His channel is... Oh, I missed a lot.
How can you read?
I'm good at close up. Tenerife Best 8B. Yeah? He walks around Los Gigantes and Puerto de Santiago, other places of course as well, but I think he's based up there. And it's the carnival tonight in Los Gigantes. He was telling me. Oh, that's Niels. So if somebody can put up Tenerife. Oh, it's already done there. Anne-Marie's put the link up to go and see Tenerife Best 8B. Okay?
Okay.
So check that channel out when you get home, and today's premiere was walking around Puerto Santiago, but I chatted with him and he said he's going to the carnival tonight.
Okay.
So there you go. Cool dude. So Maria, what's happening?
I suppose we will never meet again because next year I want to go to Gran Canaria.
Okay.
And then
you can wave.
After Lanzarote. But I will chat with you.
You know, there's thousands of people that I've never met. So I think it's an honor to meet at least a few of you guys that watch the channel. And I must admit, you are one of the most interesting people to talk to. From Florence, eh?
Florence.
Florence in Italy. Florence in Italy.
Beautiful destination.
I'm going to go around a walk around while they're doing Sticky 13.
It's a sort of bingo. What is
Yes,
it?
it's a Sticky 13 with the cards. Yeah? But you can
okay.
win 400 euros for a fiver. So everybody's hoping.
Of course. So a big hug, a big kiss.
Yes.
Also to your wife.
I will.
And I will keep in touch with you.
Mille grazie.
Prego.
Prego.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye. There you go, Maria. They're all called Maria. They're all called Maria. Bury the sardine in Los Gigantes, yes. Let me just get out the sun for a sec.
Say hello to WEBBY.
I will. He's in here. He's in the left. Okay, so we're outside the Masala Indian restaurant. Happy hour. That's where all the action is. So let's have a look at the building, shall we? So, take my life in my hands. I know I shouldn't, but I will. This is the final bits. We're going to build up this wall again, and this is what they've been doing today. See if we can get by. There we go. Let's go and have a look at the sunset. If you like this view, I've got a great drone footage. Go check my channel out and the drone, what do they call it? Playlist. So this is going to be the infinity pool here, and underneath is going to be a hotel, a cafe. But I thought there was going to be windows in this. It looks like there's no windows. Unless, of course, the cafe is going to come further out, and that's just the underneath the pool and the kitchen and stuff. Monty's up here, Freddie. They're playing Sticky 13. They told me to shut up, so I'm away while they're playing that. I'll be back in a minute. I've got my bottle. Take my life in my hands. Parking's at a premium here. We got the turning circle that everybody parks. They can make a fortune here. 200 pop, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 100 euros right there. 1,000 euros right there. Let's go and sit, and I'll read what you're saying. Beautiful. Right, I'm sat on this bench. I'll just point you this way because I can't look into the sun. Steve's on, Sarah's on, Webby. I've come to find you. I'm sat down by the sunset while Sticky 13's on. Let me know when it's finished. Dave Butler is an article in Tenerife in the Daily Express featuring Kevin the Scotsman. Link on a Facebook. Cool dude. The Daily Express. Have you packed? Sarah, WRU. Oh, where are you? I thought it was Webby's Roundup. There you go. Missing Tenerife. Hopefully get there in October, says Sub. Candy's on. Shut up, Tim. Hi, Candy. All good? Wow, that hotel called again. This hotel is the Atlantic Holiday Company, or if you're talking about the one I was just photographing behind me, then that is the Malibu Apartments. It's Albatross Apartments by Malibu, I think it's called. So look in Albatross Malibu in Kawasaki and you'll see it there. Derek's on. You know, I'm looking for last minute hauls of price in Tenerife as much as to Dubai. Oh dear. Evening, Webby. Did that one. Come to find you. Sarah did that one. Sub, we did that one going back. Steve and Denise are on. Freddie, we did that one. Is it Aaron Chat says in Lanzarote. Candy, hi Craig. Check out Scott's from Tenerife live tonight, 7:45.
What's this leaving me on my own then?
It was just here he is.
I know, I don't blame you actually. Too busy up there, wasn't it?
It was, eh?
If I come looking for you, then I saw you come out. I never started the fight. A bit, let you carry on. Then I come out and saw that nice lady.
Maria found you, did she?
Well, I saw her. Then I thought, so I walked away. I thought, you know, I left you alone. Then
she came looking for you.
She come give me a kiss and said thank you for just being nice to say hello. She said, can you say hello to David Beckham for me? so that was it. Then I thought, well, I come out. Where's he gone? But they're leaving it late and late and late.
I know.
Too busy.
They hadn't even started when I got there.
No, I know. And I thought
Ash is up there though.
Yeah, no, he just bought me 6 bottles of beer.
6 bottles of beer? I better start drinking again.
Yeah, but I gave him a tip this afternoon at 1, didn't it?
Oh, did it?
So that's 3 on the boats now I've given him. So he bought me some.
Well, why don't you give everybody the tip?
I did. I gave about 20 people.
Yeah? Well, you didn't give me a tip.
You don't back it, do you? I haven't got enough, have you? Don't worry, anyway. Oh, see, this is. Oh, dear me.
This is all right, isn't
The
it?
one should go in. Oh, what are you doing?
You got your Mercedes thing on.
Mercedes, they're going. I said, listen, I've just watched a bit of motor racing, the Grand Prix session over in Dubai.
Yeah.
And Verstappen's gone to number 1, so Foggy's happy, he's watching it. And then what else? Hamilton, he hasn't won for 2 years, and he's 8th. So he's.
I've never understood the attraction.
Logistics of it. No,
I've never understood the attraction of
even
Formula
Dawn,
1.
she's there. She's what are you watching that for? I said, well, sorry, because Foggy's on it, and it's for me show, and he thanked me for putting the bits on the show this morning.
Okay.
So, no, I'm not a lover of it. It's 2 or 3 and they're away, aren't they? And that's it.
I mean, it's all right if you're watching on TV, but to go there, I mean, basically you see.
It's probably better actually to go there because then you have got the atmosphere. If you're just watching it going round and round, no, you're either into it or not. And you probably, a lot of people are. So
Jeff, my neighbour's into it, big time.
oh yeah,
You can't. Yeah, Big Jeff.
Yeah, Big Jeff,
You can't talk to him if F1's on.
No. Same as Ian Bullock.
Uh-huh.
He's the same. He's exactly the same. So how many's on? You got many gone?
139 people.
Superb.
We got Una Mine's on, Scott Pearson's on, Alan saying Bahrain, Webby, not Dubai.
Bahrain, bigger pardon.
Tony Soprano of Callio says. Evening, Jeff and Candy. Webby's been barred from Monty's well now.
Well, I have.
Freddie Newdike.
They said, we went out. I said, shut your lip on.
Sarah Charles is on. Hey up, Steve. North Tenerife man.
Morning, Steve.
Andy Parks on.
Andy, Leeds United man.
How many folk has Webby chucked out tonight?
Well, I was going to knock somebody out just now because I've gone in. They always put 4 or 5 Heineken in the freezer.
Yeah.
I've got one out. And I thought I'll leave the others. And they got too cold, so I took the others out, put them in the outside freezer, and then somebody's made a phone call to me, and I've put it on the side. Only halfway through, I've left it there, and I've gone back to me spot with it, and I thought, where's my phone gone? And I thought, who's took that? And I'm shaking. I said, who's got my phone? And I thought somebody had it. So I said, John, Blue Eyes John, ring it.
Ring the phone.
So
and it was by the bottle.
I did nothing. So I go over to this guy. I said, you get our phone, get it in your pocket. I ain't got it, Webby. So I thought, I looked across and it was over there. I thought, sorry, kid.
What, Dan? You...
Yeah, I thought it was Dan. You know he's like a muppet. I was going to put him to bed.
Vinny's on.
Morning,
I've been British Grand Prix, great atmosphere, but you do have to watch the big screens to know what's happening.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I remember I went to a mate of my dad's took us to Speedway, not Speedway, the one with the cars. What's that called? With the wrecking cars.
Do you know something? Ask Dawn.
Yeah.
She did that.
Yeah.
Honest to God, you got to ask her. Yeah, she did that. Oh, dearie me.
And he'd never been before, and we'd never been before. But he says, "I'll take the boys, right?"
Somebody will tell us.
Yeah, it's not Speedway. You know Speedway with the bikes. Well, it's the same with the cars. It's called not Rally. What was it called?
No.
You know what it's called.
Somebody's on what?
Somebody will say, yeah.
What you mean? Dawn did that many years ago.
And there was this one spot just on the corner where there was nobody stood. Everybody was packed, right? But this one spot, nobody was stood there.
And you stood there?
No. Well, he says, "Come on, lads, there's a space here," you know. And I thought, this is a bit sus, right? If nobody stood there, there's a reason, right? Yeah. So me and my brother are stood there. We're like knee high to a grasshopper, and there's a big concrete wall in front of us, and I'm looking over it. I'm like just my chest height to the wall. But him, Walter Worsley's name was, right, Walter? Walter Worsley.
WW, 2W.
And anyway, the cars come round the corner and they came slow and it was a rolling start.
Right? No, Jalopy?
No, that's American, isn't it?
Is it Jalopy?
No.
Come on,
They'll tell us.
Somebody tell us who it is.
Demolition Derby, that's American.
No.
Stock car racing, that's
Stock car racing.
Stock car racing, there you go.
Yeah, it's good, yeah.
So anyway, it was a rolling start, so we went, and then they went sort of go, and it was the first corner, wasn't it? And they went, and I could see all the dirt coming off the bloody thing. And me and my brother ducked down.
You got shit-faced?
No, we got ducked down, and we saw Walter, and he's there, smiling his bloody head, bush, tweed suit, everything as well.
What about the TT racing over in Isle of Man? God, that must be horrendous. I've seen that on YouTube a couple of times.
TT, that's yeah.
Oh, they must be mad.
Got to talk to Raimundo about that.
Yeah, there's always a few deaths on there, isn't there?
Yeah, unfortunately.
You know what I mean?
Grand Prix Formula One's fantastic, says Candy.
Yeah, but if you're into it, you're into it. You can't knock it.
Bumper cars, says Dave. Good evening, everyone, says Jackie.
I used to get a few coming to watch it in the garden bar. I must admit, and they're passionate. You're either passionate or not. It's Marmite, isn't it?
Demolition Derby. Yeah, I've seen a Demolition Derby, but it wasn't that. It was the stock car. You're right. It's Craig. Yeah. And Anne-Marie got it as well.
Stock car racing. Yeah.
F1 is great for a hangover snooze, says Andy Park.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
OTBC Neil. Do we know what OTBC means?
No. OTBC Neil.
Banger racing.
No.
Could I know? West Brom away tonight. Webby take the draw, I think, says Neil.
Neil, I will take that draw 100%. I don't fancy this at all. We've got too many players out. Sakamoto had a bad injury against Maidstone. Then we got Sheath, the captain, still out. He'll be back for Wolves game in the FA Cup. But no, and West Brom just got a takeover, haven't they, this week as well? And they're big, they're strong. My pals just rang me. It's peeing down with rain, and they're big and they're strong. Oh, I don't fancy watching this tonight alone, but I will be. My boys, isn't he?
Yeah.
So I think if we lose tonight, playoffs gone. I know there's still 11 games left, but I don't fancy it after that.
Right, let's walk down towards the corner, then come back up, and we'll have another pint.
I know you want to. Go on.
We got to go and see Ash as well.
Yeah, he's a top man. Yeah, nice kid.
Yep. Steve, Tenerife Northman, we got to give him a wave on the shadows.
Oh, Steve.
My shadows looks wider at the bottom. Why is that?
Because you're bigger, fatter than me. End of story, isn't it? Hey?
Uh-huh.
You can't see it in comic.
They're coming down. They're coming down next week.
Yeah, no, I know they. Yeah, they did. She messaged me. Said she'd messaged you, messaged me. And what day are they coming in?
Thursday, I think.
7th or something. There's John boy, Ibby John.
I'm parked here. I'm driving tonight.
You just be careful. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna. I won't say who, when, where. Where are we gonna go?
We'll just go through the the gunnel.
My good pal.
Yeah.
Right. He got a taxi.
Yeah.
To the tree house, which is up in Lasciofa.
Uh-huh.
Family. Taxi back.
Uh-huh.
Won't say who he is. Taxi back in Rochdale Conde.
Yeah.
Big arch there is. And I haven't spoke to him, but I've had Facebook and I've spoke to him like on my message on WhatsApp. Anyway, so he gets in the car. He's obviously had a few sherbets, and he's a quarter of a mile from his house, just up the road.
Yeah.
Gets in the car. Police stop him. Boom, boom, boom. 4 hours in the nick on Tuesday night, I think it was. And been of court this morning. 8 months ban and a €500 fine.
Wow.
So
that's
basically,
no, it's definitely not worth it.
Don't drink and drive. I don't. I had my keys come down, but I haven't today. They say you got your key. I said no. I'll either drive down or walk back up, or it's just the keys to get in the house.
Yeah.
So no, it's not worth it. Drink and drive in.
Oh, Christian Adele says OTBC means
one for the one.
On the ball city. for Norwich City.
Oh, Norwich City. Norwich are flying. Listen, they're probably one of the favourites for the playoffs.
So this is Adico, the Chinese, or the Oriental, we'd say, because it's not just Chinese. And we got the tapas bar there, and we got BBJ's.
Pretty good tapas bar. Well, turn away, boys.
And then we're going over the Rainbow Bridge to Asgard.
There they are. Celtic, Alex, Carol, they're all there, aren't they? Busy.
There's Raimundo, Isle Man Raimundo, with a hat on, next door in Cayo Street.
Oh, yeah, you can stay there.
Where have they gone?
Come here.
No, Ash. He was sat there?
Yeah, because perhaps he's gone for a drink or he's paid the bill or let's see. Oh, he's there. He's inside. What's up?
Get us a... No, don't give me anything.
Some bottle of beer, somewhere.
No, I'm not having a beer. No alcohol tonight.
Just a tonic?
No, just a tonic, yeah? Tonic zero with ice.
Okay.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good.
Are you done and dusted?
No, we're on. We're on live. In fact, you're on live. So do you want to be interviewed?
Yeah, if you want, I can do 5-10 minutes if you want to.
Okay, sit here. Grab your drink. So, ladies, your good ear's your left ear, right? Your left ear's good. Sit on the right then. Here we go, ladles and jelly spoons. Oh yeah. This is Ash. Out and About with Ash is his channel. Go and check it out. He goes. He doesn't do cheap, but he does very, very value for money holidays. Yeah. Last minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, competitively priced accommodation.
Hang on. Take the magnet away. No magnets.
Yeah.
Turn.
You can do the magnet a bit lower down, maybe. But...
Just be all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're on. I'll just clip it on here.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, so basically competitively priced accommodation and flights, usually Ryanair, out of Stansted.
It's a bit loud here. Hang on, let me just put the... press that one and press that. So we got noise reduction on now, I think, on both of them.
Yeah.
Are they? Yeah, noise reduction's on.
The kind of strap line or the slogan is short walks in interesting places.
Short walks in interesting places.
Yeah.
SWIIP.
Yeah, and I can just see my link going up there.
Probably cool.
Anne-Marie.
There it is, Anne. Alan's Homemade Vlogs are saying hi.
Hi, Alan. Yeah, watch Alan's stuff and chat to him when we're online. I'm normally sitting at home in Ely, about 20 minutes away from Newmarket, which is where I live. But yeah, basically I'll go to anywhere in Europe, but we've done obviously the Canaries, Magaluf, Mallorca, Gran Canaria, Barcelona just a couple of weeks ago, last week.
Because you can get off any time, really, because you've got an interesting job, haven't you?
Yeah, pretty much. So
the people who don't know you, tell us a little bit about what you do.
Yeah, so I'm an app developer. So the apps that you get on your phone, obviously not YouTube, but similar to that, I develop those types of things. I've just launched a new business about 6 months ago, actually, for my town. So Ely. It's called Milo Ely, and that stands for My Local Offers. Okay. So essentially, Ely is the second smallest city in the UK.
Okay. Has it got a cathedral?
It's got a cathedral.
Wow.
Hasn't got a university. Obviously, to be a city, you need a cathedral or a university.
Right.
So it's got a cathedral. Oliver Cromwell's house is there. And it's about 20 minutes away from Newmarket, about 20 minutes away from Cambridge.
Okay.
But essentially, the app that I've developed, Milo Ely, is for residents and visitors. They can download it for free from Apple and Google Play. Once you've downloaded it, it's full of offers and discounts for local businesses.
Okay.
So for example, if there's a 2-for-1 on a Tuesday, or a 20% off at a particular restaurant.
Thank you, sir.
you can turn up at that particular business, show them the app on your phone, the voucher that's on there, and you can get the discount.
Okay, so you just got to show the app. It's not sort of like connected to the business at all.
No, it's not connected to the business. It's like a standalone app. I'll show it to you.
You can build one for me.
No, honestly, I could.
What you've got to do, you've got to come and you've got to photograph my face, and then you get discount at all the local shops.
Yeah, no. So the same concept is really replicable. So, for example, this is Milo Ely. I don't know if you can see that. But essentially,
can you choose the colours, or is that the colour they wanted?
Well, the target audience is female.
Gotcha.
So that's why it's pink. But essentially, it's full of offers and discounts from local businesses in the town. You've got loyalty cards on here as well. So, for example, that's like your traditional.
Oh, your coffee.
That's like your traditional.
Buy 10 get one free, yeah.
You get your stamp, but instead of having a bit of card that you put in your wallet or your purse, if you're anything like me, somebody will give me like a stamp card.
All right.
I'll put it. I'll put it on my windowsill next to my bed, and then that's it. If you're anything like Leanne, my girlfriend, she'll put it in her bank, and it disappears. No one dares look in there. But by having it on your phone like this, you can.
So how do they validate it? I mean, why can't you just validate it yourself?
So there's a passcode.
Right, and the person puts it in.
Yeah, so the business owner or the staff, they know what the 4-digit code is, or 6-digit code, or however many digits.
Yeah.
And then that stamps it, so you can see I've got one stamp there.
That's clever.
But essentially, yes, it's a digital version of a traditional loyalty card. You've also got like a what's on calendar.
Okay.
So for the south of Tenerife, Milo TFS.
Yeah.
All of these places do Sticky 13, Happy Hour, 2 for 1. Elvis is playing on different days of the week.
Right.
You can have a whole calendar full of what's happening.
So basically, this app is developed now. All you need to do is change the name, the colour, and populate it.
Exactly.
And then put my name on it.
Exactly. So it can be for any city in the UK or the world, really.
Yeah.
There's a book mine. So in Ely, if I want to book a table, I can click on the restaurant name.
Okay.
And that takes them directly to that restaurant's booking system.
Gotcha.
So I've integrated
or the fork, if the
or fork or whatever they use. Resi Diary, but you can see the swan. That's their internal booking system.
Okay, find a table. Yeah, there you go. There's one.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, and then I've developed something called the Ely gift card.
The Ely gift card. There you go.
So you go into the supermarket, so Tesco, and you can buy this thing called the All for One gift card. That you can spend at like Nando's.
So you buy
Nando's, Pizza Express, JD Sports. So this is exactly the same thing. You buy an amount of gift cards.
Why would they call the gift card the awful one?
Well,
is it awful like AW?
All for one.
Awful. I thought you said the awful one.
No, all for one.
I was going to say I want an awful one discount card.
So yeah, they sell it in Tesco, Sainsbury's, but it's like a multi-store gift card.
Cool, dude.
I've created the same thing, but it's just for our city.
Right.
So say you lived in the south of Tenerife, we're friends. I buy you a £50 TFS gift card.
Just take the cash.
Yeah, but you can go into lots of different places and spend it.
All right. All right. So anybody who's like we accept luncheon vouchers type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So they've all got stickers.
You're too young to remember luncheon vouchers.
Yeah, they've all got stickers and table toppers and beer mats. So all of the pubs have got beer mats.
Okay.
With like this logo on it, with the QR code. You scan the QR code, you download the app.
So what do we need to do Milo TFS?
Just say yes. Just say you'll promote it.
Well, what do we need? We need a couple of reps that'll go around and flog the advertising to the people. Right?
Yeah. So there's one sitting just here.
Yeah.
And then you need a couple of YouTubers.
I've got no more
couple of YouTubers.
Because basically with the Tenerife version of the app, people. Hang on. Okay, do you want a drink? Can you get me a drink?
Do you want to come and say hello?
quick hello. It's literally a 2-minute, just some cash in the middle of it.
He's giving his cash away.
pint of Toronto. It's cranky. But no, essentially all you need, it's quite complicated. It's not that complicated, but the thing is, south of Tenerife is quite an expanse area.
Right.
It's bigger than, say, Ely. Mm-hmm. But what you'd need is people, the target market, instead of it being residents, it's going to be more visitors, so tourists.
Yeah.
So what you'd do is you'd partner with, you'd advertise at the airport, but you'd also get a few well-known YouTubers who have lots of tourists as their viewers to then promote it for you.
Andrew. He'll want a piece of that, though.
No, yeah, but that's the thing. So it's one of those things that if you get, say, 200 businesses signed up at €40 a month or something, and you've got 8k a month coming in, you can easily share some of that up.
Okay.
And give the different YouTubers like a fixed fee to actually promote it for you.
161, now it's going up because he's on.
Because he's on, yeah.
160, very clever, very good.
So there is legs in this.
Okay. Well, why don't we just do a Milo Kaya Savaki as a test?
Yeah, you could do.
Yeah, because I mean, there must be 30 businesses here that do it.
Yeah, so at the moment in Ely, I've got 45 businesses signed up. Similar rate to what I mentioned.
John 24 says he knows what he's on about. They're all enjoying, obviously, Ash. He was very good on my show this morning. He was quiet, but he came through well because there was no background music or talking.
Maybe we balance each other out.
What are you trying to say, son? But no, there's lots of good comments for Ash on here. They're loving it. Yeah.
Come in.
And they're loving it. Yeah, loving it. He's really good here. Orcus Whaling's in Cambridge. Got people in Cambridge here.
Yeah, I remember Orcus came on your show.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're getting good vibes here. 150 on. So hang on, Alan. Webby big powwow with RNA next week with update. But okay. Webby, I'm going to my first Manchester derby tomorrow. No, that's on Sunday, big man. You're going on Sunday, 3:30 kickoff. Man City. I'll follow United, as you know, since I was a kid, but City will demoralise them. They really, really will. They won't come out with anything on Sunday, that's for sure.
As a Man U fan, I'd probably agree with what Webby's saying.
I'm a football freak, it ain't going to happen. Man City, listen, they're too good. They're not playing that well at the moment. They only beat Bournemouth 1-0 last week. They beat, obviously, Luton 6-2 with, obviously, Haaland scoring 5.
Yeah.
And De Bruyne giving 4 assists, but no, it ain't going to happen. United, I'll be down 3 horses watching it.
Yeah.
And it's going to move. No, I'm okay, because Webby's here. And they won't say nothing to me.
Tony's a wanker, didn't I? Why did I say you didn't want to be called Webby?
Because everybody wants to be called Webby. I'm going to have a go at you in a minute. Sarah Childs, she said, I can't believe you didn't know what it meant. And it's obviously Norwich City. You're flying Norwich. They're doing really, really well.
Yeah.
Come on the Blues, Charlie. Yeah, Charlie, enjoyed the show on Thursday. Cheers, Charlie. This morning's show, it came from Foggy and everybody else. I've had a lot of comments. I did live, as you know, at Laura's, with Tim doing all the logistics and everything else, with Ash. And that was the best one I've ever done. Even not live. And that's a compliment to you.
Okay, well,
and a compliment. I know. I always say, self-praise is no recommendation. But I've watched it. I've listened to it, start to finish, and it was good. It was fluent. You enjoyed it as well, and you were good at what you do, banging the bits and pieces in. It went well.
Yeah.
The show's getting bigger and better. It's a cracking show, but we're going to change it around. Next week we're going to have just 3 on and bring 4 and 1 on and 1 off. Probably do it at Laura's again next week. Not live, because we said we'd do it once a month live.
Yeah, but every Friday morning, right?
Yeah, but Friday morning, that's definitely every Friday morning. But I've got somebody for Friday morning. I've got to get somebody. That's not going to happen. But I've got to do once a week for the football.
Okay.
With the boys, with Terry too.
All right.
He's away in Prague, Sparta Prague against Liverpool in the UEFA Cup, not the Champions League. Sorry, Terry. Right, this is Dave Monte Cristo, and I'm going to knock him out in a minute because I'm going to be. I'll tell you what, he's going straight over. He's going straight over that. Watch it. Get at him. Get at him.
Cross it.
Get at him.
It's like a cross it Man United.
Oh.
Get at him. That's what we want to see. Webby in his element, knocking people out. What he used to do years ago. I'm too old in the tough now. I got
Called me soft this morning as well.
I called you. Yeah, but the reason it wasn't. Yeah,
I am soft.
I know that's what he meant by you.
I'm
Yeah, but I
soft.
got to back everyone up.
I'm like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Yeah, no, yeah, I remember that. But it is what it is, isn't it? We're having a bit
That
of
was
fun.
Woody Woodpecker.
Yeah, I know. That's what it was. You remember that, don't you? But this morning was fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed that. When I got it, I showed my Mrs. Dawn as well, and she thought it was good.
Oh no, I do like the Sunday morning walks. So basically, the thing.
Oh no! Don't start
No,
on
no,
that.
no. That's the most popular part of the show.
I know what he's done. Don't break Dawn into it.
But no, I tell you what. Two things that I'll say. Right, Dawn has got. She needs to get onto like Kindle or audio book, or if
She hasn't got a phone, son.
No. But if you could get her narrating like books and stories, she's got a really listenable voice.
Yes. She reads books every day.
And the other thing, every week you go to a different spot along the coast.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So instead of seeing Los Cristianos, Playa Las Americas,
yeah.
obviously Kalasavaki we see a lot of.
Yeah.
You go to all of these different places, like villages.
Playa de San Juan, Alcalá.
Yeah.
We went to Alcalá. She always says, "Oh, I'm not doing it." When we get going, she loves it. She has that nice, soft, posh voice from the Cotswolds.
Yeah.
I'm rough and ready, Gloucester boy, but she has that. She's a bit. That's why we're chalk and cheese, but that's why we get on.
So you're from Gloucester.
I'm a Gloucester bred and born boy.
So why do you support?
You can tell he's a Gloucester bred and born because everybody else is born and bred.
Yeah, you did. Well, I support Coventry.
I'm still on the magic roundabout. I'm waiting to get off.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Imagine. Oh, nobody said anything about that. But no, the Gloucester Coventry thing is because I supported Man United till I was 11.
Yeah.
Every young child
So
supported.
are
When I was a
you
kid.
from Coventry?
I'm from Gloucester, bred and born in number 11 Chester Road.
Yeah.
Okay, number 11 in my auntie's front room. I was born
Yeah.
on the 3rd of August, 1957.
And what was the name of your first dog?
And the first dog.
Well, don't tell me because that's what hackers used to get into your bank account.
But there was Rip and there was Tandy. It was and I had a snowy dog.
You can't tell him, can you? You cannot tell him.
Oh, shut up here. So anyways, cut long story short, when I was 11, I was...
To cut a long story short.
I do my head in you. Right, listen. So my mum had an auntie Dolly lived in Coventry. And a friend of mine called David Prosser, I was 11, he was 18. He said, we'll go and watch him. So we stayed at my auntie Dolly's for the weekend to watch Coventry at Highfield Road against Man United.
Yeah.
All right? And I've got the programme. All right? April the 8th, 1969. I've got the programme.
Yeah.
George Best, Bobby Charlton, Dennis Law, Sadler, all played. Coventry 1-2-1. Ever since that day...
So that's the last time they beat Man United, wasn't it?
No, we beat them in the FA Cup in 1987 in the quarter-finals. What more do you want to know? Don't start on me, son, because you won't win.
I wasn't born. I
know, but you won't win, my son. You won't win.
And that date is probably out of the MIAS system. Yeah, you got to check it.
What's the MIAS?
Well, where do you get the information? Out of MIAS.
Me head. Oh. Yeah, that's a good shout. I like that.
I thought, what, Mias in the Costa del Sol? Or what?
The MIAS system, yeah.
Oh yeah, I've been there. I used to stay there.
My brother used to live just down the road from
My
Mias.
mate Terry Two Phones over here, big money man.
Yeah.
He had an apartment there, and we used to go there every year in December in Mias. I go up to the mountains, go there, go to Marbella.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen,
I
in their element,
I
the
did a
Sportler and the little Sportler, and they're getting on here. These are original people now. Original.
Look at these Muppet talk. What are you on about? Oh, we've probably lost about 30 or 40 people, haven't we?
There's 150 people on
that, dude, that's 9 more than we were just now. Okay. Superb.
So we're going to find out what they're saying, are we?
Yeah, go on, let's ask them.
All right, ladles and jelly spoons, take a yellow Norwich City.
Yeah, my brother did 7 years.
Shirts out for Webby.
Sorry? Who's having to go with me?
Did Webby have any pubs in Tenerife, says Alan?
Alan, shut up.
Great year, 65 I was born, says John 24. Tammy Brooks says good evening. Sarah Childs, Neil, give Webby some banter next week when you're wear your Norwich shirt. So it's yellow.
You ain't coming over, are you?
Come up for air, says Dennis Boardman.
Does the Norwich supporter remember Darren Huckabee?
And Neil's running the book, yeah.
Do you want to know about Darren Huckabee?
He was a great player.
I'll tell you about Darren Huckabee.
And now we know when Webby was hatched. Is Webby in the Hops and Grapes next week any time?
No,
Not next week, no. Week after in Cheltenham.
I will be the Hop and Grapes on the 12th, 13th, 14th and 15th. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'll be there about 11:30 for about 6 or 7 hours working.
Running book.
Running the book, 3 of us, and it will be manic. More manic this time. The reason why is because I've got 3 lots of groups coming already that I've booked I've got tables for.
So do you want to say Do you want to?
It's going to be absolutely mad. I've got Kevin the Scotsman. I booked him a table on the Wednesday for 5 of them. Andy Hume, who is one of Paul Scholes' best mates, plays golf with him every Wednesday. He's coming on Friday. There's a big gang of them. My good mate, I won't mention his name.
Why don't you drop all the other ones?
No, this is my pal. My pal from Newmarket, man. Lovely. He's top boy. He's best mates with Mickey Quinn, ex-Newcastle, ex-Coventry City. His pal, who is Kieran, obviously Irish. I told you, he's the starter at Newmarket. When you see Newmarket races, when the starter flag, he's there. He's coming over. And I booked a table for him. Colin's coming over. Saf's coming over. Eric's coming. Oh my God, it's going to be absolutely.
Anne and David are coming over. Ali Bennett and Ken are coming over. And Trisha's coming over.
Alan, who's got the big Celtic podcast, he's coming over as well. He wants to do a couple of podcasts with me in the Hoops Bar and Voice. Oh, I can't go to sleep. So that's what it's in. What else are we talking about?
So, ladies and gentlemen, I think what we'll do, we'll find out what these guys are saying now. If you want to chat amongst yourselves, just take the microphone off. But if you want to chat on here, you got to wait 2 minutes.
We'll wait 2 minutes.
Okay, so Pat Mustard, 1997, Huckabee was Sky Blue top player.
No, honestly. So in the 90s, when I was a child, my best friend was a Norwich supporter, so his dad would occasionally take us to Carrow Road. Darren Huckabee at that time was like the striker, and he was
like George Best when I was a kid.
No, I'll tell you the story.
He was quality.
I'll tell you the story.
And Nigel Gunn, the goalkeeper as well. He was really
Darren
good.
Huckabee came from Newcastle United. Kevin Keegan was on board, the manager of the first team, and they got rid of the second team. So Darren Huckabee had to go. Coventry got him. Okay. Then he went to Norwich, and I was good friends. I met Noel Whelan, ex-Leeds United and ex-Coventry City. And I remember Noel Whelan saying to me at Highfield Road in the Players' Lounge, he said, "Webby, how can I say this in a nice possible way? He's got nothing upstairs." Okay. He scored a goal against Man United. I think it was Boxing Day. Cracking goal. When we beat Love as well. We beat United 2-1, I think, as well. On that day as well. Or beat Liverpool. I think it was. Beat Liverpool at Anfield. And he scored a goal. Cracking player. Left, right. Yeah. But he had nothing upstairs. That's what it was.
Right, let's see who else is on. Hiya, Tim. You know Lego and Eric, my mates. Yeah, are they in there?
Do you know something? Lego and Eric, I love. He's used to go to Cyprus. Love him. And he came last week. Not seen him for 4 years. I've been on for 4 years. Top fella, Eric. Top fella. Big Man United fan.
Hooks was a legend. Used to look after him in Carrow Road.
Yeah.
Funny guy, says Sarah.
Yeah, he is.
Sutton as well, says Alan.
Sutton, ex-Blackburn Rovers.
Dennis Bowman, do you know? Yeah, I know Lego. Paul, yeah. We're looking for tips, Webby, says Anne-Marie. Don't get off a bus while it's moving.
I've had 3 tips this week, and you backed all 3, haven't you?
Yeah.
Orcus is on.
What can I say? Webby's contributed to a good amount of my holiday spending money. Actually.
Yeah, good. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Webby's the man then. Cheltenham certificate.
And then I've tipped you 1 back, I think. That's going.
When was that? Cheltenham certificate. Listen, before I came here, I used to live at 26 Wyman's Brook, Yew Tree Close, Cheltenham. I used to have all 3 days off and go to Cheltenham. And I used to go to the Cheltenham races.
What did you do?
You don't press me. I used to. No, I never worked. I was an insurance broker when I used to live in Cheltenham. But I used to go to the race. I love me races. 3 great days. But now it's 4 days. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And the Gold Cup used to be Thursday. It's now Gold Cup on a Friday. I've had no tips for it whatsoever. Because a lottery. It's a lottery. I will get some next week. I'll make a couple of phone calls.
So I've heard first race at Cheltenham on the Tuesday. Ballyburn, Willie Mullins. 11-8 favourite. When that roar goes up, Willie Mullins to get the first winner.
Hairs on the back of your head. I tell you, it's phenomenal.
Yeah. So what I was going to say to you actually this morning was, is there any horse racing in Tenerife?
No.
Blue
Eyes John, Leeds United, Blue Eyes John. Yeah, his tummy's gone down since last Friday. Isn't that right, son? Great night, son. Leeds United beating Leicester by 3-1. Scored 3 goals in the last 20 minutes.
Poor Tim, all the football comments. Let's change the subject. I don't really mind. I think it's interesting if you're interested. So.
Well, the thing is, the people you've got on is sporty people, isn't it?
No.
No?
No.
He's sports, I'm sports, that's what I mean.
Oh, the people you got on, or not the people you got on here?
No, I don't mean on a bigger part.
Okay. Darren Nuckaby's on the Norwich pubs more than Webby is in the Monties. Orcus is on. Freddie Newendike.
Yeah. It was really good when you had Orcus on. I watched that Freaky Friday.
He's very interested.
Yeah, he was cool.
Who's that?
Tracy Wilkins says, like the tech, just me on the phone. Thanks, Tracy. Get in Timbo. I haven't been called Timbo since I lived in North Wales. Bare knuckles. Tim can't get a word in. 3 pubs in 30 years. There's a guy called 3 pubs in 30 years.
Oh, wow.
What's his name?
That's his name on YouTube. He's created an account called 3 pubs in 30 years just to troll you.
Love you. Troll me, I'll give you a
Behave yourselves, Webby. Oh, we're going backwards now.
And Anne, I'd like to thank Anne as well. So every time I'm jumping on the chat, Anne always links up my YouTube channel. So
do you get many?
So yeah, I'd just like
many
to say
subscribers
thank
from us.
you for doing that.
Cool, dude.
Yeah. So when I met up with you in May last year, when we had a walk, off the back of that, I got about 100-ish, roughly, subscribers.
Cool, dude.
Just for having a chat.
And who am I?
So yeah, that was obviously great. I just do YouTube for a bit of fun. It is a bit of fun. I've got no ambitions of grandeur or 70,000.
You either put stuff out that people like or you don't, right?
Yeah.
And I put stuff out that people don't particularly like, but they know they can come here at certain times and talk amongst themselves.
Yeah.
So I think for me, 50% come for the content and 50% come for the entertainment of them amongst themselves. I really like that.
The last tip Webby gave was Devon Lock. That's like 75 years ago. Cheeky monkey. Freddie Newendike. I want to hear about Webby the insurance broker, but I can't hear about what.
So how can you sell insurance with a moustache like that?
Because I was class. Poor Tim, all this football comments. Let's change subject. Sarah Charles, shut up. Oh yeah, we'll have another beer. What's it? Who's on? Who was Sarah Charles, Freddie, David Butler, Pat Mustard. I'm still waiting for the mustard.
If you're getting closer, you'll be on the. We can see you. I mean, you can share the mic with Ash.
Alan, homemade vlogs. Did Webby have any pubs in Tenerife? Alan, you're out of order, son. You're out of order. Only had 3. Is Webby in Open Breaks? Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. What?
If you come in, you'll be on the camera.
You know, half of me's better than for me, isn't it?
That is the truth. That's the truth.
You don't want the for me. You can hear me. That's all right. You have Coventry and West Brom tonight. How are you, sir? Nice to see you, big man. Mr. Webb. I'm Mr. Webb. How are you?
Mr. Webby.
See, everybody knows Mr. Webb. Webby. How are you? It's nice to see you again.
Thank you.
And you, Susan.
Give us a wave.
Sarah Charles, popular or what, son? They don't come and see the owner of the pub because he's a muppet. They come and see the main man.
Hey, Neil Davidson's got 1,200 subs now. Well done, Neil.
What in, Neil?
He's got a channel that describes his battle with cancer and his operation.
I'm on with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. With prostate cancer and what have you.
That's right.
Fantastic. Well done, son. Absolutely top man.
Whereabouts is he based?
Ask him.
Neil Davidson.
Where's he based?
Cricket, so it's down south. I can't remember where you're based, Neil. He's a scorer, a cricket scorer.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, not cricket.
No,
bowls.
That's the Mark Wiltshire.
He's a bowls player, sorry.
Mark Wiltshire
is the cricket scorer.
He's the cricket scorer. He's doing England,
Neil's the bowls
England,
guy.
West Indies, September the 19th on a Tuesday morning at 11 o'clock.
Oh, and Neil started the Tenerife Friends Facebook group.
Okay.
So join that as well.
No, I'll have a look.
That's fallen off the wagon. If I put it on Webby and point it this way, then we can. You got to. I
won't be too low, will I?
No, if we point it this way, then we can share it on that.
Yeah,
You get a little bit closer.
Yeah. No, that's good.
Oh, we'll just get closer to him. Just move around for 2 seconds. There you go. Right, ladies and jelly spoons. For those of you coming over, I know we said it's a bit colder this morning, and then it warmed up during the day. Yeah. But I must admit, you probably do need a cardi at night because it's come back to normal February, March. If you're outside, it's normal February, March weather, yeah.
Yeah.
And we've had it ultra warm since the 1st of January. Since straight after Christmas, we've had one Kalima after the other, and it's been unnaturally warm this year.
Yeah.
And so now, since about 2 or 3 days,
Sure.
we've got normal weather, which means February, March. Hi.
You watch all your blogs.
Thanks. What's your name?
Andrew.
Andrew is Andrew, ladies and jelly spirits. No.
I don't blame him when I go on.
It's cool, dude.
Go straight in these.
He's internationally known, locally respected.
Yeah, but
That's it.
That's probably not his wife, innit? Probably not his wife. Probably a bird. He don't get it. That's probably his bird, innit? For God's sake. Tim's trying to get him in the shirt.
Dropped him straight in.
Dropped him straight in. And oh my God.
I'm terrible.
You are terrible.
Yeah.
Right, Tim.
Hello, ladies. How are you, darling? All right?
Tim, you know you haven't moved for a bit. If you go, I got you. You get me a drink on my bed. That's on my bed.
Yeah.
Then we'll just talk crap for a couple of minutes.
All right.
Go on. It's okay. You don't need that. Yeah, go on.
Tim,
No magnets.
Webby's going to give me a bollocking as soon as
Oh, we go one.
See you tomorrow.
Oh, cheers. So we'll get.
I'll
Get
yourself
yourself a drink. But get him a
I'm
pint.
going to leave the
No,
channel
good.
in Webby and Ash's hands for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
While I go and you're not going to drink that. While I go and get another tonic. A tonica.
Cheers, Sam.
You're welcome.
On my bill.
On your bill, there you go.
I bought him a bacon sandwich this morning. Well, you know why, because what he does for me.
I'm having a double gin and tonic then.
I'll give you double something else, and don't be a blooming gin and tonic. Right, listen, Ash, come on. Let's talk proper. Listen.
Yeah, go for it.
I made a phone call this morning. If anybody has not watched my live show this morning, it was good. This man on the money, phenomenal. Great conversation, great content on snooker, motor racing and horse racing, because he comes from...
Boxing.
Yeah, boxing, beg your pardon.
Yeah.
Boxing. From Ely?
Newmarket.
But Ely, is it Ely or Ealing?
So Ely. So
Yeah.
but I'm not from there. So
No.
I'm born and bred in Newmarket.
But when I rang Gibson Saddles this afternoon, spoke to a young lady, trying to think what her name was, Sapphire or Safi or something. Anyway, I'll give it a... Stephanie, give it a talk. Lovely girl. And obviously, she's been working there for many years. She remembers me, as you do. And then I said, would you do me a favour? Bye, Joe. Bye, sweetheart.
Did she say she's still having nightmares?
She's still having nightmares, having remembered me.
Yeah.
She said, no, it's not you, maybe you're from Tenerife. She said, yeah. So she had to go after a couple of minutes, but she was taking some money for some colours. Anyway, which is some top hat and whatever, I don't know. Anyway, cut a long story short, I said, speak to Mike Gibson, who's the owner of Gibson Saddles, next to Newmarket, next to Tata stores. They look after the Kings. Used to be the Queens, now it's the Kings. So when you see Ascot races and you'll see the colours, Mike is the owner of Gibson Saddles. His company makes them.
Yeah.
And the stuff I got, the memorabilia.
It's like a purple and red with a gold sort of crisscross on the front. Tom Marquand, loads of jockeys have worn them.
Phenomenal. And there's another story. My pal Tony, Big Scouse Tony, who's good mates with Paddy the Baddie and obviously with Rocket Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Yeah. Paddy the Baddie and Ronnie are like good mates, aren't they?
They're massive. So, and Tony, they're massive mates. You see them together, yeah. I've got lots of photographs I'll send you when I do. So he actually sold the car to Holly Doyle to Tom Marquand.
Yeah.
And they live in Marlborough. He sent me the photographs a couple of years ago. He sells the car. He's a typical Scouser, car salesman. But he's out next month. Top man. Me and him like that. And so on that subject, I spoke to him. I said, you make sure that video this morning.
Evening, Colin.
Evening, Colin. Hey, Col. Is that my Colin in Saf? How are you? That's the Saf, not you, Col. So basically, from that this morning, I've told them to show Michael and Carl, which is Michael's son, who owns Gibson Saddles, show them the video, but they will love it. Love the video, especially what this young man said on the video this morning. Give them lots of plugs. We don't want no money for it, just want a bit of reputation for them, with what they do, work hard, and it's fantastic. Tim, who are you? Hang on, somebody just joined us.
Am I your guest?
Tim's
You might as well be, son.
But no, what I'd say in Newmarket, if you want saddling or if you need any like equipment or kit for horse racing, there's two places.
Well, there's two.
Horse requisites that are pretty good.
Yeah.
But if you want someone who's like long established for like generations, I think we said Michael's dad actually.
Well, you saw
grandfather was doing.
It was Michael. Well, Michael's must be nearly 80 now, and it was his dad that started it. It's been well over 100 years established.
Yeah,
phenomenal.
So in Newmarket, Gibsons are really well known.
Yeah.
I've actually brought a pair of boots from Gibsons before.
No.
Dealer kind of riding boots.
Yeah.
A few years ago, and yeah, the quality's pretty good.
So when you go back home, you've got to walk in and say, "Is Stephanie here?"
Yeah.
Stephanie. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Carl.
Yeah. You've got to. You have to. So I'm going to make the phone call next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, when Michael, the owner, is going to be there.
Yeah.
Give him the spiel. Tell him what the score is. He will see it, and that's just fantastic.
They're
It's
literally just off the high street in Newmarket.
Okay.
Like a 2-minute walk off the high street.
Well, they invited me over and Dawn many times to come over,
Yeah.
but obviously it's difficult when I've got family and what have you.
Yeah, so if you ever get that invitation, well, I'll invite you over, but basically if you ever want to come to the Guineas in Newmarket, you've got the 2,000 guineas on the Saturday, which is for the Colts.
Yeah.
And then you've got the 1,000 guineas on the Sunday, which is for the fillies.
For the fillies, yeah.
But in
Colts is the men, fillies is the ladies.
Exactly, yeah. It's the first weekend in May, so my birthday's the 6th of May. Don't hack my bank account. But basically, my birthday weekend always falls when the Guineas happens.
Fantastic.
So essentially, with the boys, when we're celebrating my birthday,
Of course.
we're all going to the races anyway. So for me, it's a great day because everyone's buying me a beer and it's like £7 a pint. So it's like
I've got another story. I forgot to tell
you a guinea pig.
No.
I got another story I forgot to tell you this morning. Dawn said to me this morning, she said, "Is that really worth a lot of money?" I said, "Yes, it is." And she said, "What about the Lester? I got Lester Piggott signature as well."
Yeah.
Michael got me this in a folder, and it's and I framed it, and at the bottom it's to WEBBY, best wishes, Lester Piggott, and it's him in the changing rooms.
Has he signed it?
Yes.
Yeah.
To WEBBY, best wishes, with Bruce Raymond, his brother-in-law.
Yep.
Right.
He's a bloodstock agent.
Right. Yeah. Right. Now listen. This is a true story. This is. For a moment, Lester Piggott and his young lady who was from Switzerland, they lived in a bungalow, just a small, somewhere at Newmarket.
Yeah. Lester Piggott died in Switzerland.
Yeah. One of his lads, Michael, gave it to him. He said, "Do him a favour. Go up to see Lester Piggott. To his house, knock the door, get this signed to WEBBY." And this is a fact of life. And he went there. Lester Piggott came out and he said, "Listen, you know who I am, blah, 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 Mike Gibson, can you do me a favour? And do you know what?" And he says, "Can you sign that to WEBBY?" Do you know what his words were?
Yeah.
"If I sign this..."
Second word off.
"No, you owe me."
Yeah.
He was a money. He said, "You owe me." So he had to. Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
you know.
There's a book called Tall Tales and Tall Stories and Long Tales or something.
Yeah.
This book all about Lester Piggott.
Yeah.
And it is fantastic.
Tight.
So if anyone, I don't know the correct name, but it's Tall Tales, Long Tales, something like that.
Yeah.
It's all stories. It's a book.
Phenomenal.
And it's all about Lester Piggott.
Yeah.
And different anecdotes of people. So he'd go to the races, they'd drive him home, they'd stop for an ice cream.
Yeah.
He'd order like 30, 40 quid's worth of stuff.
Yeah.
And then he'd just walk off.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, "Oh, he's getting it." And he'd literally...
But that's what he's like. He wouldn't put his hand in his pocket.
He did tax
And that's what
evasion.
happened,
He went to prison for a couple
But do you
of
know
years.
why?
And then do you know why?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you the reason why he got
paid his
prison.
tax bill, didn't he?
He paid his no.
Yeah.
There's a reason why
Yeah,
he
with
was
the wrong.
and he paid it out of a checkbook.
Yeah.
£1 million.
Yeah.
This is a fact.
Yeah.
He paid a checkbook out of the checkbook which the taxman did not know
He
about.
hadn't declared it.
That's right.
He hadn't declared it.
And that's a fact from
So
Mike
that's brilliant. He literally paid his tax bill with an account that
never existed.
Yeah, it did exist, but he hadn't told them about
That's
it.
what I mean. Never existed.
Bang, and he got 3 years or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Did his 3 years, came out. Like it's tax evasion, so it's not the biggest crime in the world, but still,
unbelievable.
You share that, Mike. I'm going to read out some questions for you guys. Okay.
Okay.
Do you know what happened when he got out?
No, go on, tell me.
He won the derby on Roberto.
Oh, Roberto. Okay.
Yeah, he came out of retirement. He went to prison, retired. Came out of retirement.
Yeah.
And then won the derby when he got out.
Phenomenal. Well, what? There was him, Willie Carson,
I went to school.
Steve Cawthon.
I went to I went to school with Willie Carson's
Willie,
grandson,
did you?
who's also a jockey.
A jockey now, yeah. Phenomenal.
Yeah,
What about
I
Kieran
won't
Fallon?
say too much
Kieran
about
Fallon
that,
this morning, I've got his cap signed to me. There's other things I've got which I didn't even bring out. I'm gone up there, my arms all going hairy. I haven't showed Ash this, I haven't showed that. It's brilliant.
I've got like,
Cole's place is on.
Morning, Cole.
Tina's gone because I wasn't on it.
I've got an old.
Tina Rigby.
Freddie Newendike, do you remember De Niro's in Newmarket?
Yes.
Many a late night
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh my
he
God.
would, yeah.
Yes. So who was that? Who?
there. Freddie Newendike.
Yeah. Oh, how does Freddie know about De Niro's? How does Freddie ask Freddie how he knows about De Niro's?
Freddie, how do you know about De Niro's?
What De Niro?
And there was another question as well down here from Ash. For Ash, it says
from the ages of 18.
addicted to 10 we did that one nearly 7 o'clock. Tim, does Ash have any good stories about the late Fearless Freddie, the Scottish bookmaker?
Fearless Freddie.
You don't know Fearless Freddie?
No.
Hi Tim, says Sarah, because she saw me for 2 seconds. Webby needs to write a book. Unfortunately, he can't spell.
No, Dawn always wanted to write it, but I've got so many stories.
So,
As I talk about stories now, I'm thinking of more, but we haven't got time, obviously.
so the Tina.
He's banging the table again.
The Tina Rigby.
Who is? Sorry.
Tina Rigby. Was that Alex Higgins? Is that?
Yeah, I don't know. I just said Tina
No,
Rigby.
no, it's
Or is that someone else?
Shelley Higgins.
Oh,
Yeah.
Higgins.
Yeah. She said she was going to come last time she was over, but she never turned up.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Shelley, if
Alex-
you're watching.
Alex Higgins is. I'm just checking. I've done a lot for charity.
I've got an Alex Higgins story. But
I had an Alex Higgins waistcoat. I don't know, nephew or something gave it to me a few years ago. Unbelievable. Yeah, for sure. Go on, any more stories?
No. Craig, thank you very much for keeping it. I don't have to be on till 7:30 tonight because I've already cooked. So all I've got to do is steam the dumplings and scop them. So thank you very much for keeping me honest.
Cheers,
but
Craig.
we're finishing in a few minutes, so start winding up, lads.
Do you know something? Let me just tell you. On a Friday, this is when me and him love it, or him and I. Because we never know who we're going to talk about. It's like Friday morning, we ad lib. I have my book, but I like to sit back and go, come on, tell me a story, Ash. And you go, come on, baby, you know what I mean? Tell us a story. It's all about ad lib. That's what people want. We love it.
I think what people like about Freaky Friday is the fact that it's just guys in a pub having a chat.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter what we're chatting about.
No, sure.
And the people who come, they denote the tone. So when Maria was on the other week, she was talking about doing the game, and she was telling us about Florence, she was telling about the travels and stuff like that.
Yeah, okay.
And when other people are on, and famous photographers are on.
Yeah.
So two things. Freddie, De Niro's from the ages of 18 to about 21.
Come on, Mackhams.
I spent 4 nights a week in De Niro's. It was the best nightclub in Newmarket, but apart from that, it had a 1,500 people capacity.
1,500.
And it was the biggest nightclub in East Anglia. So in the east of England, it was the biggest nightclub, and you'd have people coming from all over the place just to come to this particular club.
Yeah.
So the point that I'm trying to make is that he's obviously picked that out because he knows it from Newmarket, and it's one of those iconic venues that got sold. The guy could have sold it.
I've got another story.
The guy could have sold it for £12 million. £12 million for a nightclub in about 2008. He didn't sell it. He sold it eventually in, I think, 2000 and
For 30 bob because of the crash.
2012, and he got $2 million for it. Fair enough. I think he went to Florida, lived happily ever after. But that club was like iconic.
Was it actually in Newmarket itself?
Yeah, right in the centre of Newmarket, and everybody would go there. Trainers, jockeys. If you're going racing, you'd go racing for the day at the races, then you'd go to the nightclub afterwards, and you'd go back to your hotel. If you were local, so I lived 2 minutes down the road, the apartment I used to live in that I've got next to Tattersalls, you can actually see the nightclub from my window.
Excuse me, getting back to the boys.
It was literally amazing.
I've got another story, just thought of it. Right, I've never been in Newmarket, but I've been invited.
See you, John. See you, Alan.
You automatically think Newmarket is posh, fantastic, biggish, but no, right, don't go any further on. Now, there's a roundabout there.
No, I love it.
There's a roundabout, I believe, with a statue a horse statue
Yeah.
with a guy on it.
Yeah.
That guy was in my pub in the world famous Garden Bar. Don't ask me. I can see him now. He's passed away.
Yeah.
Right, listen, this is the truth. Look, the hairs.
Yeah.
He came into my pub and he used to come in every year. The world famous Garden Bar, and he brought me a card and he showed me.
Yeah. Is it a black statue?
Yeah, the black statue.
So I'll tell you where that is. So you've got 2 race courses in Newmarket. You've got the Rowley Mile, which is where the 1,000 and the 2,000
guineas are run. Yeah.
You've also got a second race course called the July course.
July Cup. Yeah.
July Cup. You've got that's a great weekend. You've got Ladies' Day on the Thursday, which is my personal favourite.
Yeah.
You also got Gentlemen's Day on the Friday.
Okay.
Also fun. And then on the Saturday you've got the July Cup. But as you go into that race course, so one's say here, one's here, they're not far away. You've got this big horse roundabout.
Yeah.
It's like the entrance to the town. If you
Okay.
like.
Yeah.
And you've got the statue that you're talking
with the
about
guy.
is on there. Yeah.
And it was him. It was him.
I'll send you a photo.
Oh, please do. You've got to. So I can't. Listen, that's it. I just thought of it now. He's coming.
Pauline's saying you look younger every time you're on.
Me?
Yeah. Webby says, tell Webby he looks younger every time we're on. Webby's the guy on the left with the yellow hat, though.
Pauline, love you too, darling.
With the boom brew.
Oh, yeah. Listen, that's a fantastic with him. And it was him. They designed it on him. How, when, why, I don't know.
Sarah Charles is saying Ocean Rooms is shutting down after 50 years. Iconic place, club in the East too.
But he would know.
Ocean Rooms.
Is that Norwich?
I'm not sure.
Or is that Peterborough?
Scotsman in Tenerife live at 7:45.
Oh wow.
Yes,
I used to have many a night in the Ocean Rooms as well, Sarah. Saw Blur there once in the 90s, says Freddie Newendike.
Where's the Ocean Room?
Whatever's happening, it's make me smile, says Emma. Jack Bell says I'm naughty.
How many's on it? Still plenty on.
130, yeah, we lost.
Yeah, but it's late
we've got to finish because I got to go.
Yeah, no, there's no problem. I got to go watch West Brom Coventry. Oh, not looking forward to it, but it is what it is, isn't it?
Right. Ladles and jelly spoons. Got to look in the camera. For those of you just joining us, I've been given over to Ash and Webby because they were the most interesting people tonight. We had Maria on. Maria, if you're still watching, have a safe trip and love to see you. If we never meet again, we'll meet online. We'll meet again and don't know where. Okay, that's enough of that. And thanks for joining us tonight. If you want to join us, don't forget we go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5:55 and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 9 a.m. in the morning. If you want to come for a walk, go to timothydowd.com/events, book the walk. This Monday, we're up at the Tappers Bar in Rosa Centre. Book it if you want to come with us. We've got Ali Bennett with Ken. We've got Tricia. And some other people might be turning up, but if you are, book it because I need to know how many people are coming.
I'll come up for a drink.
Webby's coming for a drink afterwards. He's got to go to Facts Fighting Against Cancer in Tenerife.
I've got some money to give.
He's got some money to give him, and it's their monthly meeting on a Monday. But he's going to come back and say hello to Tricia and Ali.
Yeah.
And you won't be here, will you, on Monday?
No, he's still here, but
yeah. Last night, so you
got, I've got
and you're in the doghouse anyway.
I've got girlfriends.
Yeah, girlfriends.
Hey, that's a good doghouse to be in.
I'm just going to talk to Tim for 5 minutes. That was an hour ago.
Yeah.
You're in the doghouse, mate. Doghouse, mate.
She's well watered, so it's all.
She's on the cider. She's fine.
And she was one away on Sticky 13. So.
Oh.
We're not going to swim around. We're not going to swing around. Right, ladles and jelly spoons. So we're finishing up now. We got 131 people still watching. Thanks for sticking with us. And Monday, Ali and Tricia and Ken. Wednesday next week is not Balcony Banter on my channel. It is Food for Thought on Juliane Nendel's channel. And then this is Pat. He's better now. He's been away.
Hospital. That's where he's been.
Oh, I thought it was prison.
No, definitely hospital.
Definitely hospital, was it?
It's like a prison here.
It was either hospital or prison, one of the two. And I'll see you for a walk. I think I'm walking with people next week as well. So if you want to come for a walk, book that too. This is Tim, Ash and Webby for Living with MS in Tenerife signing off. See ya. Would want to be here.